Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. And today we're gonna be going out and checking out yet another hero we have yet to see and unlock them and play them and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and check out a brand new zombie character. And I guess we'll go with Rustbolt today. Now, if you guys have heard the recent episodes, you know that Rustbolt is one of my least favorite heroes to go against, but will he be one of my least favorite heroes to play? I guess we're gonna find out today. Rustbolt is a brainy and hardy character. He is, of course, a premium hero. He enjoys keeping his bolts tight and his screws loose. Interesting. And he has some, of course, what you would expect out of a hardy character. He has heal your hero for 6. He's very defensive, cut down to size, which destroys a plant for 5 damage or more. Rock Wall, a zombie gets +5, and then finally Shrink Ray, a plant gets -3 draw cards. So as you can see, everything incredibly defensive there. 750 gems as per usual, and of course a little pack inside that actually has a bucketed zombie. A card I don't think I have too many of, so that'll be nice and fun. Well, maybe, if he's an uncommon, then I have them all. I don't know, I'm pretty sure, we'll have to find out. Yeah, okay, never mind. We do get, of course, another scientist, which is something we already have 4 of, so nothing too crazy except for Rustbolt himself, but that's to be expected. We wanted the hero, we get the hero. Very awesome. Let's go ahead and collect all of that. Introducing Rustbolt, a freak accident at the junkyard. From the wreckage, a hero rises. Behold, plants everywhere shrink before him and his mighty spatula. I like that, and his mighty spatula. Interesting, so he was just sort of a normal zombie. He got fused with the vending machine, the brain pop machine, while being attacked by plants, and then he just turned into Rustbolt. Interesting story. Some people have been telling me not to recycle my extras right now because they're gonna be changing the rarities of some of the cards and I might get more sparks out of them later. Not really worried about it either which way, but I'll hold on to them. Let's go ahead and play some online with them. I really don't know too much. Oh no, we're gonna play on plant team, or zombie team. Can't play on plant team if we're playing Rustbolt, but I don't really know too much if we're gonna be doing ranked today. We'll have to find out how well we do in, you know, public casual matches. He's all the way at the bottom though. Which deck is the best? It looks like the good sport deck is, so let's go ahead and take a little look at this one. If we select it, take a little look. It's gonna, of course, fill in the blanks a little bit, but this looks to be, of course, obviously a sport deck. Very interesting. And I have a decent chunk of the cards. The things I'm missing could be pretty important, but I think are overall not, you know, devastating. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. So let's go ahead and start playing with some Rustbolt. So it looks like we're going against somebody who was a lower rank than us last season. It's interesting because you can't see their rank specifically this season unless you remember their, wait, what? We're just gonna go against somebody named Grass Knuckles who plays Grass Knuckles? Unless this is like some weird bot because there wasn't anybody playing online, which I don't think is the case. I think this person is just named Grass Knuckles. Okay, weird. So this is actually an interesting setup. Is this even a sports card? It is. Planetary Gladiator is probably one of the strongest cards out of the Galactic set, in my opinion so far. He's an armored 3 card at 1 brains and has the same effect as a soul patch, which is a legendary card. It's insane. And then of course I throw this superpower on, they got some problems. That's gonna be a big deal for them and I can't wait for it. They're gonna do it, that's actually gonna be a decent start for them, but once again, I have the superpower, so I'm not really worried. So that was, okay, wait, or is it, okay, so it tackles all that damage, so never mind. Better luck next time, I guess, that's okay. Because once again, I have the Arm Wrestler now. Maybe I should have played the Arm Wrestler first. We'll decide at some point. Should I play him now? I guess I should, because I don't know what kind of plants he's gonna play, is the problem. I mean, he might play a trick that gets rid of this guy right away, which would stink. But watch this, like, I get destroyed by Rustbolt every single time, which means I'm gonna get destroyed as Rustbolt every single time. It's not that he's a good or bad character, it's just that he's my, like, bad luck kryptonite for no reason. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead, I guess I'll just go ahead and throw on the health on you now. See how that works out for me. Because he could have the hammer as soon as, you know, this turn, and that's not fun. So what I really wanna do is try to get some defenses up. I'll go ahead and play this. I wanna sort of see how that works. Because yeah, he could play the hammer this turn if he has 3 sun. And he does, so what do you know? Does this guy really only play Grass Knuckles? Did he go into this game going, I'm gonna play Grass Knuckles and that's it? Or did he have another account I go, okay, Grass Knuckles is really fun. I'm just gonna main that character forever. All right, we'll put you here. I was gonna make this a 3-8, so I'm not really, you know, too scared of it getting damaged. Good, good, good. So, yep, that's gonna happen. Nice, okay, this ain't too bad so far. Decent start. And I also got multiple chickens, which is great. Now this guy, I don't really think is gonna help us too much. The Gadget Scientist one, you know, played each zombie does a bonus attack. Oh, okay, I thought it was each science zombie does a bonus attack. So actually that will help us. Okay, as I'm reading it, I realize how wrong I am. So let's see what Mr. Knuckles is gonna play here. I wonder if he hangs out with Sonic at all. I mean, I wonder if he can use Sonic Boom, the new event card. Probably, maybe. So far he's just playing these peanuts, which, you know, they're helpful. They're not the strongest cards in the world. But, you know, they'll get the job done for a bit. I mean, unless he can find a way to get rid of some of the cards I have right now, which he's not, he's gonna run into some issues soon, because I'm starting to really beef up here. Which of course is the whole point of the sports deck, is to get, you know, beef and strong. So far, so good, I'm liking it. I mean, I know firsthand how much of a pain Rustbolt is, so it's just cool to, you know, actually play as Rustbolt and make other people feel my pain. I'm wondering what I should do about this, and I think the best answer, for right now, is to move that peanut in front of Mr. Arm Wrestler here. I think that'll be our best course of action. He's got a lot of defense. More defense than I was expecting. Right now, it seems like he's like really dishing into the late game. Which, you know what, if that works for you, that works for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move you here. And why I'm moving him there is so that they don't take care of this mascot imp, because he's really gonna make things even stronger than what they are now. Because right now he has a ton of defense. But I don't know if I can get it as Rustbolt, but if we could get the plant spray, we could destroy what he has right now, because of course it destroys everything with 2 or less damage, which is everything he has on the field right now. So this right here is a Cosmic Sports Star. Yeah, when played, conjure a sports card, it costs 2 brains less. That's actually scarily effective. Very cool. And we have a decent lead in damage, especially if we start doing some more direct hits now. The only problem right now is that I don't have a card with Team Up or Amphibious and no tricks. So right now I just sort of don't have too much I can do. I can just sort of let this rip and hope that everything turns out okay. Unless of course he goes ahead and destroys one of these cards right now, which I don't know if he's gonna do or not. We're gonna find out. He's waiting on something. Will Grass Knuckles be able to punch his way out of this situation? Ooh, that's actually a pretty scary card to go against. Wow, he's at 10-10, huh? Interesting, okay, so this isn't gonna be fun, but it's not gonna be the end of the world, because I still have other cards working with me here, so. Get him down to 3 damage, or 3 health, isn't that bad? I just need to find more of a way to deal with him down. What is the best course of action? One revealed move a plant. Or I could just sort of conjure something and just use it to sort of block the way. Let's give that a shot. Oh wow, we've gotten, that's our like, okay, I guess that is our 4th sumo. Can we even get another one technically? Because it is a conjure. I'm not sure how conjuring works, if there's some like rules with that. Like if even with conjuring, there's only a maximum of 4 you can get. Because that's our 4th sumo right there. But what is Mr. Knuckles gonna do here? Because if we hit him with everything we got available right now, it's gonna be 9 damage. Ooh, there we go. So he's got the whole Beats family up in there. And that's gonna hurt as well. And ooh, that is tough. Where are you gonna move that? Oh, okay, I thought that moved him. I guess it doesn't. Well, better luck next turn. I'm gonna have, what, 8 brains next turn? So probably just do the Gargantuar and then I'll have a free sumo. Then how do I, oh, I could throw you up, but I just don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I think it just might be easier and I'll just go ahead and throw you out and you out, and I have like these options to move the plants wherever I want them to, depending on what Grass Knuckles wants to play. Because if I combo my attacks appropriately right here, it's gonna work out well for me. Now, I don't think either of these beats are amphibious. They are not. But you are amphibious, which means I can scoot you out of the way if need be. But I just don't have too many options for scooting. Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and move you here. That's not bad. And then I guess, I don't know if I should move any of these guys. Well, I guess I should move you there. Maybe that wasn't the best choice, but I will be hitting for 5 damage now, which is really good. I'm not winning this turn by any means, which stinks, but hey, that's fine. As long as I'm keeping a good defense, and by all means I am. So that's the most important thing. I take 4 damage there, but you know, that's not the end of the world, because now I can actually just play the scientist and see how that works for me. The only problem, I don't know if I want to, because if it triggers his shield, right? They all attack at once. So if even, you know, one attack triggers his shield, none of the damage applies, I'm pretty sure. So I might as well just go ahead and make you a throwaway card. This right here, and this zombie can't be hurt this turn, conjure a history card. That might be good to use. And then I'll throw you out here. All of the sumo wrestlers have been very helpful. But I think I have this one won. It depends on how lucky he gets with his pools here, or how good he plays them. And if he gets a decent shield. Okay. So which person should I make it impossible to be hurt? I guess I'll put you there, just for whatever reason. And I'll go ahead and make it impossible for, I guess, you to get, I mean, I don't know. I just, cause like, my Rodeo's, or Gargantua, or whatever his name is, isn't gonna get hurt this turn, and then I can just throw this heal boost out, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it was definitely worth throwing on him, because he was the only one at risk of getting destroyed. Because now I still have all my cards, which is good. So now my best bet for sure is gonna go ahead and be throwing out that scientist zombie. That's definitely what I have to do at this point. So let's go ahead and throw you out, make everybody do a bonus attack. You're gonna do a bonus attack. Wait, what? Is it really? No, each science, I swear I just misread things today. I need to go get lunch. Because I swear I read that thinking, oh, let's see if it's scientist zombie or if it's just zombies, and somehow I misread it. Okay, well, I might lose. Oh well, if I do, I do. I'm not really too sweating about it. Like I said, I was completely willing to go into this, you know, this episode getting clobbered as Rustbolt because that would just be my luck. It's not that Rustbolt is a good or bad hero, not saying he's good or bad, because, you know, I'm still playing to get that information. I'm just saying that I know I was gonna have bad luck with him. Okay, well, I don't have a ton of options here, but I will be able to destroy just about everything he's got, except for the stuff that matters, so. He turned it around really well, though. I mean, we could get lucky, but we're not gonna get, no, we can't. Like, even if we got lucky, we wouldn't be getting lucky enough, right? Because he has that shield, and that shield is like literally what is keeping him in the game, but I mean, it's a part of the game. It's not a big surprise. He has 8 sun though, so I'm sure he's got more to play. If I could get a good shield here, that's all I need. That is all I need is a good shield here. But I don't know if I'm gonna, oh, come on, okay, never mind, I've lost. I have most certainly lost. Oh well, I tried. And that's all you can say. And maybe if I had a more completed strategy deck, this could work out a little bit better. Maybe I'll even, you know, figure out my own. Oh, come on, I couldn't even get the shield. You wanna even give me the time of day for that? Did I get a single shield that round? I did not. There you go, what I said, hashtag Rustbolt luck. Just, I can't win against him, can't win as him. All right, well, let's go ahead and, ooh, okay. Play 2 of, I only got 1 of Rustbolt's superpowers there. Man, I just got nothing. There's a bunch of sumo wrestlers. That's all you get, Zebra, a bunch of sumo wrestlers. And it's only a gold-rated strategy deck, which there aren't too many of. I mean, some of them are good, the gold-rated strategy decks. I mean, some of them are really great, but I guess not this one. I mean, we do have Pharaoh's Curse here. Let me figure out this one. Like, what is this one all about? Because I do have some of the legendaries this one requires, but it needs way more. It has so many legendaries. Half the cards in this deck are legendaries, oh my gosh. This is the ultimate late game control deck. I don't have enough to make it properly a late game control deck. I feel like my best bet is to stick with the sports then. Unless I can check out the science deck here. Let's check out the science deck. Her sign's gone too far. Placing genetic experiment next to an interdimensional zombie is public health hazard. I'm missing a lot of science and stuff here too. It's like I could just like drop 16,000 gems, but I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, I have a lot of science cards, so I think that if it, we just let the game fix up the rest of it, maybe I can hopefully trust it and it can do something, but it'll be fun to dabble in it. No matter what, we'll have to find out. So Grass Knuckles could beat me up. Let's see if any other character can. I didn't even, bother to see who I'm going against. It is Solar Flared. Well, we'll see how this works out, see if it's any good. Oh, well there you go. What'd I say? It worked out, huh? Just took a little bit of elbow grease. Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna give that one another shot and hope things work out a little bit better. Who knows if they will. My cat's making a ruckus in the background, which I don't appreciate, but you know what? I won a game as a Brainy Hero, I won. I put in a good effort in that match and it turned out well, I guess. Okay, now it's Nightcap. This might be better, this might be worse. I'm honestly not sure. And of course, if you have Rustbolt and you wanna give me some tips on him, I am all ears for it. I could definitely use some tips for a character like this. But let's go. Ooh, wow, I got all 4 premium rares. That's just a cool spectacle to see, even though not too useful for me. We'll do this. I think I can make this work in some way. I would like to see more environments in my setup, but I just don't have too many zombie environments. I have a lot more plant ones. But I definitely want to go ahead and try to do more spending sprees because they've been fun. We've gotten lots of legendaries recently, and they're always a blast to do, I think I'm gonna do a legendary showcase of a soul patch soon because I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the 4th soul patch with sparks and then just go ahead and showcase them because I just think that'd be fun to do. So I'm actually starting it off with a decent superpower, not to say that the old one was bad. But that last guy, he knew how to play Grass Knuckles, so if anything, he seemed like he was all about it. Probably because his username was Grass Knuckles. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. This is I think this is such a good starting card, and I'm glad I got it again, because I think it's one of those starting cards you could really make work. Maybe I should have waited till turn 2 though. Because especially for somebody like Nightcap, who at first is gonna be throwing in a lot of 1/1 mushroom cards, right? He's gonna want to throw out all those little bits of damage, but he's not gonna be able to because it's gonna be armored away. 1 damage will literally do nothing. So that's good to see. And that's where this doesn't tally up to be 2 damage, just counts as 2 instances of 1 damage. I'm almost positive, so we should be able to block the both of these and not take any damage. We're about to find out. Yep, okay, so that does count as 2 instances of 1 damage, so we don't take anything there. The thing is that he's gonna be trying to play into a buff shroom, which I actually cannot defend against right now. And I could just go ahead and play this card just for the free card it'll give me. If that might be worth it, it probably isn't. Of course, with Rustbolt, a good idea is to play into the late game. Something I'm not that great at doing sometimes. Sometimes I'm decent at it, sometimes not so much. But yeah, a lot of people were asking me for tips in Season 2 in the last episode. Honestly, I'm not that great at the game, so I can't give the best tips in the world, but I'll give some obvious stuff that obviously will help anybody along, and that's gonna be, of course, make sure you play through some of the single player missions. Because the thing with the single player missions is you don't have to own a hero to play as them in the single player missions. You are, chosen a hero and you just get to play as that hero and work with it. And that is really important to know because you get to try a bunch of different heroes and you get to sort of decide, what you want to try with that. I'm pretty sure I can't even remember, do you get to choose oh, here we go. This is what I was worried about. Finally happened, huh? Well, I gotta make you do a bonus attack to get rid of one of these bozos. But either way, you go against a variety of situations in the single player missions, which is really important. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Also, if you don't have the base set common cards that you earn up by just earning up coins, do that. Make sure you do that because you can get them all through getting coins, and they are some of the most important cards to have. You might not think so because they're common, but they are the filler, they are the backbone to most decks, so it's important to have those around. I guess I'll go ahead and put you here. Is that gonna be worth it? We'll find out. The thing's already blowing up in my face, which I don't enjoy, But sometimes it's just how things happen. Oh, come on, a Punisher room? I don't wanna deal with no Punisher room. So he definitely has a full-on dedicated mushroom deck. I know what that does. I wasn't trying to press that. He's gonna do 2 damage to me. I wanna damage this. Hopefully he just damages my hero directly. Yes, he does. Okay, that's good. And that's a shield. Finally, I actually get a shield activated. I got a power up I can't use, but hey, the future is a bright place. How do I wanna pull this off? I have a few tricks. I guess what I'll do is I'll put you here. I'll heal myself up. Well, actually, maybe I don't know if I'll heal myself up this time. Unless like some really scary stuff starts happening. We'll have to see. Beyond that though, I would also suggest you do the daily challenges because they bring up a bunch of different, opportunities to, try different strategies and of course, to go against certain, I guess, situations that you wouldn't normally go against or don't go against very commonly. So what you wanna do to get better at this game is try different things. And of course that can be hard to do because you can't get every card in the world right away. So playing through the story mode and doing the daily challenges gives you the opportunity to do that. So it's definitely something you wanna try and of course keep playing the game. Another thing is also to, I guess sort of inspect the strategy decks. Because all the strategy decks usually have a certain theme in mind that you're gonna wanna look at. A lot of decks synergize with other decks very well. So if you look at those cards and see why they're a good pairing with other cards, you can learn more about them and learn how to create a better deck for yourself. So yeah, definitely all those things combined can help you improve and find a strategy that works for you online. Well, you can just keep trying it, and they disconnected. So I don't think we were really, looking too hot in that round. I don't know why people are just, they get sick of playing against Rustbolt so quickly. We'll go for another one. I really want to give this deck a serious try if they'll give me the chance. I don't know if that'll happen though. All right, Green Shadow, at least we've been facing a variety of enemies today, that's good. So did that person's username say Potato Girl? That's a funny username, I like that one. So let's mix this up a little bit. So I guess there is a cameraman in this deck. That's not a too bad combo right there. I think we can get started with that. Okay, look at this. We actually got to show off his signature for once. That's great to see. I don't want to play him right away. That's a silly idea. Now, I don't think he has the best trick deck in the world, especially since this is a science-based deck. I mean, there are some science-based things that can be used properly, but I just don't think there's gonna be the situation to really pull that off. Now the thing is here, I don't know what I want to do about this. Because I have a few options. If she freezes something, if she freezes my cameraman, it'll make the snowdrop a 3/4, which then of course I can set the 0/4 with my superpower, but then I can't attack her, and which is gonna pull out something else. So for right now, I don't know. I could just go for it. Maybe she doesn't have anything frozen and she's just, bluffing a bit, seeing if I can't try to counter it now and use some of my counters. I'm hoping I can just stall out till next turn. That way I can just use this, weed spray and get rid of that card, that snowdrop. But if she buffs it, I mean, that's sort of the thing right now is that she cannot freeze anything because it's gravestone. Ah, that was a happy accident, wasn't it? Plank is +2, okay, that's not fun. That is not fun at all. But this will destroy a pile with 4 or more, so I have options. Okay, that's great. I of course wanna get the cameraman buffed, but if it's not gonna fit my forte, I'm not gonna worry about it. The problem here is that she doesn't have less than 2 or more than 4. She's at the perfect in the middle, which is not fun. I'm gonna skip out for now. Whew. But yeah, I think that right now it's good to wait. But I hope you've all been doing good in season 2 now. It's been going on for a little while. I don't know what I want to do about this, but I don't think it's worth doing the spray just for this because I'm gonna take him out here and then I'm gonna be a 3-1 with this guy, which isn't too bad. I mean, if this was one turn, if I had 4 brains, I would definitely use my signature and then use this trick, which might still be worth it. We'll have to see. We will definitely have to see, but let's just go ahead and give it a shot. That way I'm not taking an egregious amount of damage anywhere. I get an extra card out of it, which will be very opportune. So I can use that in a few different situations. Like that's a really good card, of course, the electrician, because he can of course make it do an extra attack. I wish that the Garden Warfare 2 electrician sort of looked more similar to this guy, because this guy looks really cool. Like, I mean, of course, there are some similarities between this and the electrician engineer variant, but this guy looks cooler. Okay, I have 4 brains now. So I have a few options. And maybe I'll pull this guy out, see if I can encourage her to make some moves. Because right now, if she freezes one zombie, that's gonna be upping this snowdrop to 2/6. And she doesn't. So honestly, I don't know if I should even play a trick. I think I'll just let this be. Because I'm certainly not at risk right now. Now this isn't a science card, is it? It is not, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be. And then if things get really out of hand, now we got that signature. Or not signature, but superpower. And see, this is what I've been wanting to see more often. Let's see, conjure science card, it gets bullseye. I could actually combo those guys up really nice. So we'll see what happens here. If this guy right here gets into a situation, I can now use the electrician to get him out of it, so that's good. And he actually, whoa, look at this! This is on the opening screen to the game right now, the neutron imp. When you play an environment, this does a bonus attack. Interesting, I've never seen that card yet. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be a legendary, but I guess it isn't. I figured that if it was cool enough to be on the opening home screen of the game right now, or the loading screen, it would be a legendary, but no, it's just a normal super rare. I mean, that's not normal, but it's not a legendary. Oof. Okay, I can still bonus attack it and not have a problem, which is really great. So I'm glad to see that. And I get, of course, a boost to 5 damage. Let's see if we can use it here or if it'll activate her shield. I'll just have to find out and get lucky, but hey, look at all that damage boosting. And this is where the science set gets really good. See, this is what I wanted to end up seeing. And you know, it's what we're seeing, so it's great. So what kind of, oh, look at that. Lucky you, perfect timing, huh? So that's gonna become a 2/5, which stinks, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Ouch. Okay, so I think we're all tied up actually, for the most part. And everybody here's the science zombies. So this is actually where I can throw on some major hurt. I think I'm gonna do exactly just that. Just go ahead, you're gonna do an extra attack. So everybody actually does an extra attack one at a time. I thought they would do it all at once. I feel like that maybe that was changed. We got her really low there. Sorry, Mrs. Potato Girl. But I think we got this one. We actually won a game fair and square. No forfeiting, nothing like that. We're just winning, and that's great. I mean, if our scientist pal to the left attacks one more time, she's gonna have to block him or destroy him in whatever which way she can if she wants to pull a win here. Because she can block everybody else. If she doesn't block him, doesn't matter. Come on, oh, there she goes, okay. So I don't have a ton of options right now. I really don't have any options, huh? Well, which card will survive here? It looks like the art card that will is the scientist here. Okay, it's better than nothing. I will make it work as much as I can. Will she have a turnaround of a lifetime, this green shadow? Maybe. Oh no, it's not gonna survive because I'm a dingus. Wow. Okay, well I can still get rid of it. I can definitely still get rid of it. In a few different ways actually too. I don't have a ton of options though, unfortunately. Like this is great. Let's see, when you play an environment, this does a bonus attack, but we don't have any environments. What I will do is I'll place this here. And as long as whatever she plays has 2 damage or less, or 4 damage or more, I will win. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh my, oh yes, you made your last mistake. Oh man, I was about to lose it. Because it had to be anything but a 3 damage plant. And of course, that's exactly what she plays. If only she knew, she would have turned it around. But there we go, we actually get a win as Rustbolt. It is a miracle. It's not a Christmas miracle, it's a midsummer miracle. Which is, you know, pretty fitting for Rustbolt, right? Well, there you go. The Iron Man wannabe brings home the victory. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I still think I'm pretty awful with them, but maybe if you guys can help me provide some tips in the comment section below about your strategies with Rustbolt and your thoughts about them, maybe I'll be able to improve. But I think that's just about it for them. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you watched this point of the video, make sure you comment Rusty Zebra so I know you've watched the video and that you are a Zebratastic viewer. But also, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, go ahead and click on some of the videos on your screen to enjoy more Zebratastic goodness. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.